From Ask Reddit. What is the disturbing backstory behind something that is widely considered wholesome? Let's go. In the animated film, All Dogs Go to Heaven, the little girl who plays Anne-Marie was murdered by her father prior to the film being released. Burt Reynolds struggled hard to finish recording his scene where Charlie says goodbye to the little girl one last time before going to heaven. It's a tear-inducing scene without knowing the backstory, but you can absolutely hear the pain in Burt Reynolds' voice. It's generally considered a very loving and touching moment, but knowing what happened, makes it really hard to listen to that without getting emotional. Her father was a violent and abusive alcoholic, who murdered both her and her mom, and then committed suicide. She was 10 years old. Edit, oh man, I just realized more people commented about this here. I also didn't realize she voiced Ducky from The Land Before Time too. Valentine's Day. Saint Valentine was killed for being the priest to marry people so men could get out of war. For this he was beheaded. The song Save the Last Dance for Me by the Drifters was written by a man who was crippled by polio and in a wheelchair watching his new wife dancing with other men at his wedding to her because he couldn't. ETA did not expect this to start such a discussion. As was mentioned below, in the song he's saying that he's the one taking her home, not them. I don't think he's angry, he's just saying that no matter who she dances with, she's his wife and will be taking her home at the end of the night. Sherman Kelly wrote the lyrics to Dancing in the Moonlight while recovering from a violent assault carried out on him and his girlfriend by a youth gang. He envisioned an alternative reality where people just dance and be happy all the time. It was his way of dealing with the trauma. Voice actor for classic Disney Peter Pan died alone of a drug overdose in an abandoned warehouse after years of being unable to get work in Hollywood later in life. Candyland was invented during the polio epidemic by retired school teacher Eleanor Abbott, who herself was recovering from polio. She invented the game to keep children entertained during their hospital stays who themselves were affected. Hello Kitty was made as part of a national movement to cutie-free Japan to distract from the abominable war crimes they committed in the Second World War. For a while, Neopets was owned and operated by Scientologists. They wanted to add religion to it while they had it. Dole, the company, overthrowing the Queen of Hawaii. The kids' book Love You Forever by Robert Munsch, As Long as I'm Living, My Baby You'll Be, was written in the wake of the stillbirth of the author and his wife's 2 babies. Most fairy tales. Disney has scrubbed all the Grimm out of the Brothers Grimm. Canonically, Chuck E. Cheese is an orphan who never knew when his birthday was, so he celebrates other people's birthdays to fill the terrible painful void of his abandonment. Thanks for watching. What's your favorite wholesome thing that has a dark secret? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting facts.